I'm about to submit my final 2 essays, my final work for university.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm!
It's my essay for my New York module about how the subway is presented in films such as Joker, The Warriors, and Amazing Spider-Man. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, add submission. Uploading my final essay ever about a screenwriter's role and the role of like narrative complexity and binge watching and rewatching in TV in long form storytelling with the example of Dark, of the TV show Dark. 3, 2, 1. I've just suddenly gone a bit quiet because I'm just trying to process this. I have finished university. I will be graduating in July, not having a proper ceremony. That's been postponed to November. For now, I have finished university. What do I do in my life? I'm gonna leave this here so I can go and combust, and I will update on books and the fact that this is the intro to a new reading vlog later, maybe tomorrow, we'll see. Hello everybody, it is Friday. As you can probably tell by the last clip that I just showed, I finished uni. I'm done. I handed in my final essays, my final pieces of work, and I'm now officially done. And it's kind of weird because I don't have exams. I've done my degree. I've done university. Some people might be asking like, oh, are you going to go on to do a master's or something like that? No, because university work was a really stressful time for me, and that was one part of my university experience that really kind of made I'm not saying it made it all very bad, but it made some of it a bit of a struggle for me and really affected my mental health. My mental health wasn't great sometimes at points, but uni work did help it. So I don't really want to go through the stress of that again. That's why I'm not doing a master's. If I was able to do a master's without doing the work, then I would, because I would love to stay in the town my university is to spend time with my friends. But I'm now a free agent and I don't know what to do. Obviously for now, while we're still in the situation of lockdown, I'm not going to like pressure myself to really think about what I'm going to do now, because at this time I need to get used to doing nothing or being in this situation of not doing university and not having work to do while in this situation. I need to kind of get myself used to that. I've just been doing stuff for booktube because I know that will still keep me productive and still make me feel like I'm doing something without it being too taxing, and actually I'm still having fun while doing it. But this week's going to be weird. This last week of the vlog was before I had my mornings or some of the day when I was working. Now I actually don't have anything to do. Last time I updated you on Heart So Fierce and Broken, about 75 pages through, and I'm now about 185. So I've read over 100 pages since. I still think it's like a 3.5, 3.25/3.5. I think it's not like it's bad. I just don't feel like I'm connecting, and I just don't feel like I'm in love with this world as some people are, in love with the characters. I'm nearing halfway and I feel like not much has happened and I'm kind of just taxing along, but I'm still enjoying it. Like I'm not there being like, oh god, I hate all of this. It's alright, it's okay. I'm not hating it too much, but I'm not loving it too much. At about the 100-page mark, I kind of said that I was finding myself disengaging from the story. That does still happen a bit now, but I think maybe it was just the day. That day I might have been a bit out of it, I might have just been a bit tired, but I'm still intrigued to see what all these alliances and enemies and all that sort of stuff is going to go. I know this is a fantasy book, and it is, in a sense, an urban/high fantasy book, because obviously our main character Harper has gone from her world, which is like our world, to this like high fantasy sort of world. I know that it is just going to be predominantly the fantasy world, but I would like to see more from our world. Maybe just me wanting to be back in my own world, I don't know, or a different version of my world, because to be fair, this is an apocalyptic version of our world. I would just like to see our world more, maybe because I'm a sucker for contemporaries. I also, fantasy and contemporary is like my main genres, so maybe that's why with it giving us like little snippets of it, I'm like, but I want more. So overall, I'm still enjoying it, but I'm still finding a few things that I'm a bit like, oh, it could have been better. Like, I kind of wish it was a bit better. I kind of wish something else was done. I kind of wish that it picked up a bit and something actually happens, because so far not much has happened. But I think if it carries on like this, I'll definitely not like it as much, because I'm just reading the same old stuff. This is kind of a little haul, but it's not because I haven't bought it. My mum has just finished this book. This one here is called The Shallow Year by Hannah Ritchell. ritual, and she was like, oh, I think you're gonna like it. I don't think I know too much about it. I think it kind of starts in the 1980s and then comes back to our time, and it's about maybe some friends. It says 5 friends, an abandoned house, a secret they can't bury. So I'm intrigued because secrets and friends and abandoned houses sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty good. If any of you have read this, let me know what you think, so you know you can recommend it or not. And if you're like, it's garbage, Charlotte, don't read it, then I'll be like, sorry mum. I will leave this here so I can go and do nothing. I'm a free agent now. Don't know what I'm going to do with my life. Don't really want to think about what I'm going to do with my life. I'll leave this there and I'll catch you all later. Hello everybody, it is Sunday. I am boiling hot. I'm in a weird location because I've just filmed a main channel video, or like a weekly Sunday video, and I'm right by my window and it's so hot because I've been filming for at least 25 minutes. I'm going to give a quick update on A Heart So Fierce and Broken. I didn't vlog yesterday. I'm not going to give a reason because I don't feel like I have to. Like, I keep trying to give myself a reason, but it's my vlog, my channel. I can do what I want. I am currently on page 246 of A Heart So Fierce and Broken. The last time I updated, I was on about like 185. So I've read a decent amount since then. I feel like I've actually got a few updates. Like, I've actually had like deep thoughts. Makes it sound like intellectual or anything like that. The book hasn't changed too much. Like, some good things has happened, and it's kind of like I've enjoyed some of the things that have happened. Because the last book was so heavy on Harper's perspective, I expected not 100% her perspective, but kind of half and half, or a good weighted amount. But I think really we've only had one chapter that is from her perspective. Even though I didn't want as much of her perspective in this book compared to the last book, I didn't expect it to be like none at all. But I understand that it's not the direction that the book is going in. The book is following more Grey, and it's following his journey and his perspective, which I do like because I wanted that from the first book. So I can't complain too much. There is a different love route this book is going down, and at first I thought I wouldn't like it, and I thought I would be a bit like, no, this is not what I wanted. I wanted something else after the end of the first book. But not gonna lie, I think I like it. I think I'm here for it. I think this is gonna be actually quite cute. Other than that, I don't feel like I have too much to say. I think I am enjoying it more. I have been taking more time, more brain power to like properly engage with it. I think I am enjoying it a bit more than I was before, which is good because I've got how much left? I've got literally 199 pages left to read. I'm intrigued to see where the rest of it is going to go. At first I was just like, nothing much is going on, because I didn't read the back of the book and I didn't actually know what this one was going to be about. When I was reading it I was like, nothing's happening. But now I understand what the plot route and what's actually happening in this book. I kind of know what to expect, and I kind of know what's going to happen, and I'm kind of intrigued to see where this is going to go. And even though I think this is a trilogy, might be wrong, the Cursebreakers trilogy or series or something like that, I am very intrigued to see how this one's going to wrap up. I think it is suffering a little bit from second book syndrome, but I'm intrigued to see where it's going to wrap up and how it's going to leave it off for the last book or the next book. I can't remember, depending on how many books there are going to be in the series. I'm going to make this one short and sweet because my back is hurting because I've been standing up for too long and I'm hot. I just need to sit down and relax and maybe edit some of this vlog. I'll see you all later, really. God, life is a struggle. Hello everybody, I've been not here talking for a few days. Basically Monday I just didn't really have anything to say, and so I just did little vloggy clips, which I hope you enjoyed. And then yesterday was just a day where I just wanted to lie in bed and still kind of be productive and still kind of do some editing and read, but I just wanted to do it from my bed, so I didn't really kind of get out of bed yesterday. If you're wondering why I've got my hood up, basically while we're in this situation of like lockdown, of like staying inside, I've decided just to trial it out. It's just to let my hair grease out a bit, just to see if it maybe helps my hair a bit, because my hair's been a bit like, gets really greasy really quickly. I'm gonna just kind of let it grease out a bit and kind of not wash it until I feel like I need to. I think maybe the cut-off point might be like Sunday, or usually when my hair gets greasy it gets really itchy, like unbearably itchy. So I think that will be if it really gets too bad that I literally cannot deal with it, then that's what I'm going to do it. I think I've seen like other people or heard about other people doing this just because we're in this situation where we don't really need to worry about looking alright because, you know, we're stuck at home. I thought I'd just do it to see if it helps my hair. So I've just thought I'd put a hood up so I don't expose you and don't subject you to my disgusting hair. I'm here to do an update on Hearts of Fierce and Broken. I'm quite near to finishing, but I think I'm going to finish it tomorrow just because with this book, I just think I'm slowly losing. Like, I'm still enjoying it. I still like it. But I'm just slowly losing the will to care. As I said before, the plot doesn't really seem to be there. There doesn't seem to be too much of a plot. It mainly just seems like a journey book to get to the end. Basically what's happening is we've been completely taken away from what we knew and what we were given in the last book. And we're just following only like a few of the characters or a couple of the characters from that we knew from the first book, and a couple of them we didn't even know that well. We'll be introduced to loads of other characters. All that's really happening is that they're on a journey to get to a place that will build conflict for probably the later in the series. There's not much going on and I'm just slowly just like going through it being like, something gonna happen? So it's mainly like building on characters and building on the story, but not in a big high action, oh my god this is crazy sort of way. And I know I said in the past that I do prefer characters over plot, and then if a plot's a bit weak and that if the character's strong, it doesn't really matter about the plot. I don't really care that the plot's a bit weak. But when I'm not like 100% in love with the characters, it's kind of hard to keep going when the plot is a bit especially when it's like in the middle of a series. There is another romance developing and there is like obviously again character development. I like it, but I just don't care. It's a bit of a disappointment because I was really hoping to like this, or kind of maybe like it just as I did with Curse of Dark and Lonely, which I think I gave like a 4 out of 5 stars. I think this is going to be more of like a 3 or a 3.5 or a 3.25. I don't know. I could finish this today, but I really don't want to because I really don't want to be like just sat here reading loads of it, even though I've literally got like less than 100 pages left. I think I might just read like a few more pages or like 20 or 25 more pages today and then read the rest tomorrow. Because tomorrow's the last day of the OWLS, so it makes sense to finish my last book on the last day. I feel like it's a bit of a disappointment. I'm a bit annoyed that it's not as good as I wanted it to be, and it's not as good as it could be, and that it does feel a bit trudgy. This obviously brings up the question of whether I will continue on with the series, and I don't know. I think I'll have to see. I might wait, because obviously we don't have any like release date or something. I don't think we do. I haven't really looked into it, but I haven't really heard anything about the next book coming out soon. Obviously this book came out at the beginning of the year, so I doubt it won't come out until next year. Probably by then I might end up forgetting a lot of it and not really caring and losing a lot of interest, so I might not end up continuing the series. It's a bit frustrating because in the past few months when people have been reading it on like Goodreads and stuff, I've seen quite a few good reviews, or like at least like some 5 stars, so I was kind of hoping that this would be a 5 star, or not like a 5 star, but it would be decent. This is the new look probably for the rest of this vlog. I think just because I have not been doing much during the day, like it wasn't like I was doing much during the day before. I think with this being like the 4th week that I've been vlogging, I've just suddenly lost motivation to film. And then also like I've done uni, so I'm just a bit like not really knowing what to do with my life, and I'm just feeling it's kind of getting me down a little bit. But one thing I have been doing is just watching a lot of TV, which is good because I was really doing university. I was really slacking on that. At least now I've watched some TV and I'm planning on watching more today. I'll leave this here so I can go and do nothing again. I will see you tomorrow for the wrap up of this vlog, the end of this vlog, for the last day of the OWLS. We did it. I vlogged for 4 weeks straight. I honestly don't want to do this again until probably the newts or of our kids. Hello everybody, it is Thursday. Back with the hood because the hair is worse, because obviously still going with it. It is Thursday and I'm here to wrap up the vlog because I just finished A Heart So Fierce and Broken, and that means I've finished my OWLS, meaning I can progress to the newts, which I know is going to be stressful, but hopefully August won't be too much of a stressful month in general. Ultimately gave this a 3.5/3.25, somewhere in the middle of that. I don't really know, out of 5 stars, just because the ending picked up a bit. There were some things that happened that I was like, oh damn, that's quite high tense. I'm still just like, you know, like I liked it. I just don't think it's great. What I was kind of saying in the previous clip is kind of what I'm thinking now. Didn't tickle my pickle like I wanted it to. It's still good, still liked it, but I just feel like I wanted more and I wanted to get more out of it basically. I think if you really enjoyed the first book, I definitely think you'll enjoy this one. I think if you enjoyed the book and you liked the first book, you probably will like this. You might like it better than I did. I think if you don't like the first book, I don't really think reading this one would be a good idea, because you might, I don't know. Maybe it's just me, maybe it's just my mindset right now. Maybe it is actually a good book and my mind's telling me it's not. I don't think the ratings on Goodreads are actually that different in comparison between the first and second book. I did it. I completed my TBR for the OWLS. I read 5 books, or like 4 big books and 1 novella, but 5 books basically. I just like now that I'm like basically tabbing every book, pretty much every book that I read. Look how nice that looks. Look how nice that looks. I just think it looks really great. Probably look better in like better lighting, but it's a bit dark out at the moment. I had a lot of fun with the owls. I have a lot of fun vlogging, even though it was very stressful and very like exhausting after a while. But I'm glad I did it because it means then I have more motivation and I know that I can put up 2 videos a week, especially in the time that we are in right now. So it's kind of like a motivation to not always post 2 times a week, but knowing that I can and kind of keeping a good schedule with my posting. It means this vlog and this journey of vlogging is over. I hope you all enjoyed all the videos I put up. I'm out of focus. I'm hoping you all enjoyed all the videos I put up for the owls. I feel like they definitely did progressively get shorter and shorter. This one was for charms with white, to have white on the cover. I kind of cheated because I was buddy reading this. I needed to slot this in for a buddy read. I read this with Mafalda and I had a great fun and time reading this. I really enjoyed this book. This one was for Defense Against the Dark Arts and it was for read a book by the Seal Coast. And this one is set like because they're travelling by boat, so this one's definitely set by the coast/sea. I do want to note that I have seen all the controversy and all the stuff on Twitter about Mackenzie Lee, and I have taken that into consideration, and I think I will talk about that more in my wrap up, which I'll be filming at the weekend. So if you want to hear more about my thoughts on that and like the whole situation, stay tuned for that. So I'm not ignoring that. I will be addressing that more in my wrap up. And then I think my favourite book of the month was definitely Moxie, which I had to read. It was for Herbology, for a book with the title with M. This was such a fun book. I enjoyed it so much. It's definitely one of my new favourite books, and it was just so much fun, full of girl power, feminine power. Definitely recommend it. This one was for potions and it was to read a book under 150 pages. It was about 90 pages and I gave it 2.5. Didn't really enjoy it. Wasn't really my thing because it's a short novella about sci-fi stuff and it just didn't give me time to really get used to the world and all the characters and what was going on. So didn't really like it. I probably will be unhauling this, but I will keep it for a bit until I film my next unhaul. And then of course this one was for Transfiguration, to read a book with shape-shifting in the book or the series, and this one at least does have it in the first book. I'd just been meaning to get around to reading this since it kind of came out, and you all kind of know my thoughts because you've been watching this vlog. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're new around here, do not forget to subscribe. Even though the owls are over, I will still be posting, of course. I post videos every Sunday for definite and occasional reading vlogs. Now that the owls are over, it will be occasional. All my links for social media and all that stuff is down in the description below. But yes, do not forget to subscribe and like and comment and all that stuff. Let me know if you completed your owls. With that all said and done, it's been fun, bit stressful, bit chaotic, bit exhausting, but we did it. I will catch you all in my next video.